is up, guys? So, is all of you guys' 2021 doing pretty good? You guys having a good time? Me neither. It's the same shit as 2020 so far, but hopefully things get better. But, this is my first 2021 pickup video, and it's really early. To me, I think it's one of the earliest pickup videos I've done in a year, I think, yet. So, and there's a decent amount so far. So these are all items that were not in the recent collection video that I do once a year at the end of the year. These are new items. So these are really cool. Some are really rare, some are just regular items. But let's jump into it. So first off, I got a Leon. So there is literally a Leon figurine right here. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but it's the old school Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. I think it's really cool. He does not have his gun blade, but I literally got this figurine for like 10 bucks. So I'm not worried about it. I like the fact that I have a main character. I do have a couple main characters that aren't Player Kai, of course. I have Titus. I have some from 9. I think a girl and the guy in that armor from 9. And I have now Squall. So that's pretty cool. On the rare end, because this is on top, so I'm just going to go through this pile. I found today, actually, the inbox Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and it has the guides and everything in there. So that is on a rare end. So I'm glad that I actually picked this up. I'm really happy because I did see this a while back and decided that I wasn't going to pick it up right then and there. Definitely regretted it. I did regret it, but a couple months later today, I went and asked about it, and they still had it. They just didn't have it in the glass case anymore. So I was happy to notice that. I got a stack of Final Fantasy cards that actually were newer cards than the last video I did for pulling. So that's something I just bought and pulled on out of camera. Which I got a cloud card, which I was so happy I got a cloud card. Which I wish I would have made a video on it, but I don't think that video got too many hits, so I wasn't really worried about recording it. And then I got some more mini-mates, so I'm pretty sure that I got a Sora and a Pete before. I got a Mickey and a Soldier Heartless, so that's pretty cool. These were actually picked up at a place called Third Eye Comics, and they're in Annapolis. They're pretty cool. I like them a lot. They're really unique. They're so unique because they're just a huge store. They're just humongous. And I went in there a couple weeks ago and wiped them out of like all their Kingdom Hearts stuff. That's where that big like amount of stuff at the end of the year that I got, that's where that all came from, basically. I went to one of the malls. It's a run-of-the-mill mall around us. Well, it's not really around us, but it's in Maryland. So they actually had the Kingdom Hearts 3 manga, I guess the first manga. So this is the first time I could ever find the manga version. I do have some of the novels. I think there's 2 novels out so far for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I want the mangas. They did have 358 over 2 days. They did have 3 issues, but I think there's 4. So I didn't get them. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait and see if they get anything new, or like if they get the last one, because I do have the novel version of that, so I'm not really worried about it. Then at another, when I went back to Third Eye Comics, they had some single figurines that were from the Diamond Select. So Diamond Select's still making Kingdom Hearts figurines. Yes, I know they're not the best figurines. They're not. And I mean, they really aren't. But they are really cool to have still, especially if you're just collecting Kingdom Hearts stuff. And I also got this one too. So that one is right here. Right there. I mean, they're cool to have. They always try to fix the faces on Sora. Like, I think this is probably the best face they did. Actually, no, I actually like this face. This has a different mold on the face. Like, he's just angry looking. Of course, they're not the best. They're not going to be one of these Bring Arts or a Play Arts Kai. These are only like $20 figurines, even if that. Like, sometimes they're probably like $15 depending on where you go. We got three more items because there's a book I want to cover for you guys. I keep on bending down because I'm placing shit in separate piles, so I'm not smushing anything. I wanted to do this last because I think this is so freaking cool. They had at Third Eye Comics, they had a Kate Sith plush. This is awesome. It's a Final Fantasy VII Kate Sith plush, and it's made from the same guys that do the Play Arts Kai and Bring Arts, and it's definitely something unique to have in this collection. I think it's definitely cool. It's definitely an amazing piece that it's just not a lot of people are going to have. So I definitely had to go ahead and pick this up. Now, mind you, this was a $80. It was an $80 plush. But I think it says shit. Final Fantasy Action Doll. Yay. That's what my dad would say. Why do you keep buying them dolls? They're not dolls, they're action figures. I would like to say it says stuff, but I haven't taken it out, and I don't know if it says shit. It definitely looks like it says shit though. So if I eventually open this up, if I do unbox this at any point, of course I will record me unboxing this to see if it does anything, and I'll make a video separately for that. Actually, if I get more than 100 likes on this video, I will unbox this for you guys and see if this thing talks and stuff, because it definitely looks like it does shit. But if I get more than 100 likes, which I might probably never get, but if I do, I'll unbox this for you guys. That's a goal. And I'm trying to do a goal. I want to get over 1,000 subs this year. So that's my New Year's goal. That's my New Year's goal for the channel. So if I can get over 1,000 subs, I will be happy. I will be extremely happy. Then I got a Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers, The Art of Reflection, Histories Forsaken book. Now this is a book that was at that bookstore that has unique books. They always have unique books that you can't find at a Barnes & Noble or just regular bookstores. Like, there's a bookstore in Arundel Mall that literally has books that just you don't find. Like, that's the only mall that I can get Kingdom Hearts books in, period, like the manga and stuff. So that is amazing. That's my reason for going down there. There's books like this. Like, I've never seen this book before, and I'm going to definitely open this up. I love art books anyway. Like, whenever they have art books and stuff on Final Fantasy or anything I like, really, I pick them up because I love art books. So that was unique. But one of the weirdest things that I've ever seen, and I didn't even notice this at all. The person that noticed this was actually Shayna. She said, "Hey, do you have this book?" And I literally looked at it and said, "What in the hell is that?" Because I was like, this has to be some generic ass guide. Like, it just had to be like a generic guide. Because, you know, there is people that bring up their guides. Like, you can buy them digitally online, but what it basically is basically somebody talking about their experience in their first playthrough of that game and what they did and how you do it. That's weird to me. I don't like that. I actually want to have an official guide for different things, but this was no guide. This was not a guide. It's a unique book. And never knew it existed until she pointed it out, and I looked it up, and there's only a review in a whole nother language on YouTube. So if I read this book, which I'm planning on doing, this is probably going to be the book that I read first out of all the books that I told you guys I was going to read last year, which I never got to, which I should have, but never did. This is probably going to be the first book because this is so intriguing to me. It is The Legend of Kingdom Hearts Volume 1 Creation. This is a unique book, and the reason why this is unique is because this goes through the history of Kingdom Hearts, not in game. It goes in depth of the games and characters and stuff, but this actually goes in depth about how Kingdom Hearts was created, why it was created, and even the history of like It tells you about Xehanort's voice actors. It tells you the times they died, like deaths, and it goes into all of the backstory, all of the history of Kingdom Hearts. This is, if you, I'm going to tell you this, if you are a huge Kingdom Hearts fan and you love it as much as I do, or just at all, like if you love it at all and you grew up with it, this is one of them books that you might just want to read, because this is why you love it. This is why you are into it. That's why this book is so unique. So if you heard about this book, please tell me in the comments down below, because I did not know this existed until yesterday when I picked it up. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to dive into this book, because this is going to be the book that I'm going to be like, I gotta read this. There's probably so much information and shit in this that a lot of us don't even know, and I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below of the items that I got today. If you did hear about that book, please let me know, because literally my first time ever hearing about the book, seeing the book, and finally getting the book. I'm dropping shit everywhere. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the WayFinders Junior Cross groups, you can hit us up by hitting the Discord link down below to the WayFinders Discord. It is our new Discord. It's updated, and it's a badass Discord. If you love Kingdom Hearts, feel free to join. And if you love Final Fantasy, still feel free to join, because you can make friends and talk about all of that stuff there. And if you play Junior Cross, we can set you up in one of our groups, and we usually rank really high in global, at least. We do have a JP group. I do run that, but if you want to join any of them, just go ahead and join our Discord down below. If you want to follow me over Instagram, a lot of this stuff that you've seen today, I did post that stuff on Instagram. So if you want to get like a sneak peek of like my next video that's coming out sometimes, when it comes to pickup videos, I think I'm just going to start just doing what I've been doing on Instagram and just posting each individual thing on there, to see what you guys like and dislike on there, and what you guys have or don't have. If you guys are interested in that type of stuff, or having a say in future videos, because I do a lot of videos, not videos, but posts about like asking you guys what you guys want to see in the future of my content. If you want to have any say in that, go ahead and give me a follow over there. It's WayFinder still, just with underscores in between the name, but that should still pop up. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and let your hearts be your guiding keys. Bye.
My heart's a battleground, smash from